Okay, I'm back. So we gonna just try this again, and hopefully it works. So I'm just a little frustrated a little bit, but we gonna get through this. We gonna work this out. But again, I'm just so happy to have nothing but supporters and my fans and everybody who been showing me love. But yeah, we finna get this episode popping.
What up? What up?
What's up, man? How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm taking it easy. Just got in about 15, 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, man. I don't know what happened the first time, but I'm
Man,
glad
yeah.
it was now.
Hey, everything was like the audio was choppy and the little ad button went down in the corner. I don't know what was going on.
Man, I don't know, bro. It's just I'm been a little paranoid because somebody trying to
They
sabotage me, though.
try to take it out.
Yeah, trying to take me out the game. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like,
No,
because
no.
you wasn't the only one that sent me that screenshot. I had
Man,
like 10 people send me screenshots. I was like, um, this you, right? And I'm like, no,
hey,
I was like, damn, man, like why me? Like crazy.
hey, hey, look. Hey, but I had already seen your new page, so that's why you see what I said when they talk about some, let me get 200. I'm like, yeah, hold that thought.
Shit. If anything, I'm a hustler, man. I don't really be, trying to get down on people. I don't be, scamming, bro. If
Man,
anything, if I can't work for it, I don't want
there you go. Hey man, that was the funniest thing ever though.
it.
Yeah, and then they called me.
Damn.
they,
Yeah,
yeah, then they tried to call me. I'm like, oh yeah, we gonna hurry up, block them. 'Cause they have some other stuff. I don't know who it is or what they got going on, but that ain't that.
man, yeah, bro. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if it was an agent or somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Right on,
Because
right.
because I'm over here, spreading positivity and upliftment, for our brothers and sisters. So, they don't like that. They want us, to stay fighting each other, killing each other and all that. But when somebody trying to be positive, they're trying to, find ways to sabotage you. So
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
all good though.
Yeah, they want to get rid of that ASAP. They don't want none of that going on, man. They like when we be at each other's neck. You know what I mean? They
Yeah,
get
no doubt, man.
nervous for when we act like that.
Facts.
So,
But yeah, man, I just want to say welcome to the show, bro. And
hey,
it's good to
appreciate.
have you.
No doubt, no doubt. I appreciate it. I wasn't doing nothing out visiting, man, and I was like, I looked at the time. I'm like, yeah, I gotta go and get to the crib so I can, get set up and get ready. But
But
yeah,
yeah,
I just relaxing, enjoying the day, man. That's all I do on Sundays. I be relaxing. That's it.
yeah, I'm happy I'm off from my other job, man, because
Um,
that'd be like the Prince of Egypt over there. But other than that, I'm good though. But I just always try to stay busy, always try to mingle, always trying to network, man, because I really want to, take this into a conglomerate one day. Take it out, the living room and put it, somewhere like in a huge, lot. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think big if you want big. So I move like I already famous, like I'm already there.
yeah,
So when
yeah.
I get there, then
You
it
know.
won't be no problem.
Mhm.
So and that's the thing, like these corporations and stuff, like they started in a small room and look at them now, like we wearing their clothes, we using their products and
Yeah,
everything.
no,
So that's where I'm on, bro.
no doubt. Stay on that path, man. You'll get there. Stay on that path. Don't let it knock you off. You definitely get there with no problem. I mean, it's gonna be, you know, hurdles and stuff. You got to jump. All roads ain't never gonna be a straight path. It's gonna be curves and bumps, and might be a bridge that's out of two. Just keep it moving, though. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, man, no doubt, bro. I wanted to ask you, you believe in second chances?
Oh, of course, man. Do I believe, man? I'm the head. Of course, I didn't need. I didn't needed a couple second chances. So yeah, of course, I definitely believe. I believe in second chances, man. I believe that at the same time, with believing in second chances, all it's also depends on the degree that the first chance messed up, though. At the same time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's levels to everything, and some things you can't come back from. You know what I mean? Certain
Mhm.
things you just can't come back from, but for the most part, like as far as the individual themselves, then yeah, I believe everybody deserves a second chance. You might not get that second chance where you messed up at, but maybe you get a chance somewhere else along the line to, correct that energy that you initially put out there. Like somebody might cross you out. They might not get a second chance to make it right with you because maybe the damage was just too detrimental. But if that same thing happens to them with someone else, maybe before they take that same route, they get a second chance to, do something different. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I was just reflecting earlier, man, and I was just thinking about where I was these past few years, bro. And I can admit, like I done some right and I done some wrong. And anybody who watching this right now, if I wronged you, if I cut you off for no reason and this and that, I'm sorry. I was hurt. Hurt people. But I'm a new man now. I'm reborn. I resurrected everything. So since I got that out the way, but yeah, I just just as a man, bro, like I've been growing, I've been evolving and stuff, and I just believe in accountability. Accountability is what helps you grow, and you gotta always admit like everybody didn't do me wrong or everybody wasn't my enemy. I just was going through some stuff at the time, and we're human. It just what comes with the territory, especially when you're always that strong friend that people go to when they need or when they need someone to talk to or they need some money. When you always the fixer, nobody really care about what happens to the fixer.
No, they showed up. Yeah, I know all about that. Like, it's rare. It's very rare people check on the person they feel like always got it together. Like once you get to that point where people think you always got it together, they gonna always want to lean on you because they feel like you strong enough to handle it. But they don't never take the time because they so involved in what they got going on themselves. They kind of be moving to the point to where they don't think to not everybody, but for the most part, most people, they don't think to slow down and be like, man, let me see if dog's straight. Let me see if he good. Let me see what's going on with him because they so used to you being there for them that they know when they call you, you gonna handle it. You got them. So you know what I'm saying? They don't think like, let me see if dude good. Let me see what he got going on. Let me take him to get a drink and sit down and kick it with him or something. And let me go drop some off to him or her or whoever it may be. They don't most people don't think like that. They too, and it's sad because it's like now we almost like we in a society of takers. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
some of the givers turning to takers is getting so bad because they didn't got so used up to the point to where they want to turn around. They want to go use some people up. So it's just crazy how society turning, man. But I don't understand it because like I'm one of the ones. I'm a giver. If I can help you, I got you. You know what I'm saying. No matter what, it used to be to the point to where I would sacrifice myself. Now I done learned about that. I ain't doing that no more. if
Oh,
I
me either. Me
yeah, I sacrifice myself no more. I'm not gonna put myself in the bind and get somebody else out of the bind because my view of that is who do I turn to? If I'm
either.
one always, you know, making sure people good, making sure people straight. When I get in the bind, who can I turn to?
Man, and that's really tough because a lot of people don't really know what it's like to be on their own and be having to fend for themselves because they always had that either their mama, their daddy, or both parents, and a huge support system. So when they actually have to depend on themselves and this and that, they would panic. They would not know what to do. But like I don't wish bad on anybody. But luckily, I came up hard. Especially after graduating high school. I was always getting kicked out the house and everything, and having to, go to the shelter and all this other stuff, bro.
Oh
So
wow.
all
Yeah.
types of stuff. Cause I had a little. I ain't gonna say I was bad, but it just came to the point where I was just outspoken. So usually, with black mamas and stuff like that, you like, you talking back to me? We're like, no, you wrong. I'm sticking to it. All right, well, get out of my house, and I'm
Yeah.
like, fine. You know what I'm saying? And
Right. Right.
so just that type of stuff, bro. Like, where I'm at now and stuff like that, it just really taught me a whole lot because I really had to get it from the mud. You really get people always talking about that type of phrase or using that. Oh, I came from the trenches and all this other stuff, bro.
Right.
When you have to worry about where you're going to sleep, where your next dollar going to come, and where you're going to eat, man, that's the most scariest
Yeah.
things to
Now
question.
that's the real trenches right there. A lot of
Nah.
But I mean, I guess everybody must have their own view of what the trenches could be, maybe because of what they used to. But I know people that didn't. Well, I ain't gonna say people, but I know specifically a person that I'm still I haven't talked to him in a while, but we cool with that. I'm cool with him, and I heard his story where he used to have to sleep on. He from Detroit. He used to have to sleep on like manhole covers just to stay warm at night. So like when I hear his story, I be like, man, because I didn't come up like that where I had to get it out the mud. Honestly, my mistakes came from my poor decision making. I had a spectacular grandfather who was like, to me, that hands down was the man. Like that was, you know, he taught me a whole lot just from not only him speaking, but just me observing how he conducted and carried himself. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a mother who was there for me, who I chose not to listen to, and I chose to, what they say, you smell yourself, and I chose to go my own route and do what I want
Hmm.
to do. You know what I'm saying? And so it's if people got their different views, but like when you coming up to where you real deal gotta see like, okay, how I'm finna eat in an hour or two. You know what I mean? When you coming to that, now that to me, that's the trenches. That's getting it out the mud when you real deal, like you just don't know. Like you literally don't know. You don't have a cousin or an auntie or anybody you can go to, and you can go. I'm gonna stay on my cousin's house today. Or I'm gonna go stay at my auntie. Now, when you like real deal shelter, all that, that to me, that's the trenches. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That's where you are forced to survive, literally off the land. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I went through that from the age of 19 all the way to 26, man.
Wow.
It, it was a it was a journey. And I used to live in Detroit, and I used to have to walk pretty much practically everywhere, bro. And I had no idea that the miles was actually miles, you know what I'm saying? And so I got there, I was like, God damn, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
But it was like rewarding because of the fact, like when I got ready to come back here, I appreciated everything that I lost. I was humble
No
and
doubt.
stuff. And I pretty much gained everything from once before. And I just be telling people, when they see me in all these clothes and stuff like that and able to purchase certain things and this and that, this is not no flossing. I'm not trying to stunt. This is just my rewards, these my trophies from the
Right,
struggle.
right,
Because
right,
I
right.
had to sleep in basements, man. And when you have to sleep in a dirty, cold, roach infested basements and shit, and then to wake up in your own crib, in your own bed, and able to flick on the switch and
Right.
turn on the knob, water come out, and then be able to look in the refrigerator and there's food, bro, that's a blessing, man.
Oh,
That's the top. That's rich to me. That's wealthy to me, bro. Because everything is all about perception. And I just remember just, when I would wake up, when I was staying with family members and shit, man, I would be the topic of discussion every morning. Like, oh, when he's getting out of here, when he's leaving. And it was just painful, man. It hurt because to this day, it was just like, I see if I got the house shot up or I stole money out my mama's purse and all this other stuff. But no, I was just, trying to find my own way because I didn't have a man in the house. I didn't have a father.
right,
You know,
right.
my father was gone to the time I was pretty much 25. He came back when the good things started to happen, when I was started to work and get some money in my pocket and all that stuff. That's when he came back. But when I was, misunderstood and misidentified and all this other stuff, bro, like I felt like he really like abandoned me. So a lot of people were just, washing their hands off with me because they were just, not seeing the potential that I had. Because I always pretty much been a smart, brilliant person. I just didn't have the support system behind me.
No doubt, no doubt. Yeah, that'd be unfortunate, man. And like I said, that's the selfish stuff, man. That's people not taking the time to want to actually see what's going on with a person and check on them and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I understand. Like you said, it's different if you was, you was causing ruckus and you was disrupting the household and you was causing problems within the household. But if you just, trying to pretty much like you say, find your way, and you didn't have guidance, maybe it could have been, but would have been better if maybe they had a, either they tried to guide you or maybe found someone who could reach out to you or who could reach you or who could, talk to you and sit you down and say, hey, this is what you need to do, A, B, C. So we're gonna walk you through some stuff, man. But sometimes people, you can't fault people because sometimes people just they're used to what they're used to. That's the best way I can put it. They just used to what they used to, man. So if they used to, saying, oh, they look at you like you trouble because you ain't got nowhere to go, or maybe they look like, oh, this another mouth to feed. Oh, he gonna run the bills up. Oh, he ain't got no job. Oh, this stuff. That's when they get to thinking again, like I say, with themselves. And it's not cool, but people gonna be people, man. So at the end of the day, you can only hope that they really had your best. They look out for you. They had your best interest, man. But you can only hope that. You can't look for it. Like I don't look for nobody to do nothing for me, honestly. Like I used to feel that way. That's that way. I used to have a sense of entitlement, like especially when I got myself in trouble, and I was like, oh, y'all family, you supposed to do this. No, I got myself in trouble. I brought that on myself. I can't put that on them. I can't expect them to be there because I did that to myself. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, it's different if I was in a different type of scenario to whereas I needed guidance, but I ignored the guidance that I got. So by me doing that and me feeling entitled, I was wrong. And I can admit that. I was wrong for that because once you put yourself in a predicament, you got to deal with it. You know, you got to deal with it. And that's what I had to learn, along my journey in life. That, when you cause, when you the reason why you where you at, you got to deal with it. You can't look for nobody to help you out. You can hope. You can have hope, but at the end of the day, you got to dig yourself out of the stuff, man.
Yeah.
You got to.
So what was pretty much like the turning point for you?
Oh man, the second time I got myself in trouble, that was it for me. Cause I've been a part of MDOC twice. First time it was some nonsense, some stuff I did not have to do at all. Just I was I was just going along with what was going on at the moment, at the time, and second time around, similar but not the same. Second time around, it was more so. I put my I gave my loyalty to the wrong person. That's what happened the second time. The second time around, that was honestly my turning point. To where I was like, you know what, this ain't it. I got, I got, like me. I came up, I came up. I was in church every Sunday on Wednesday because I had to be type of, that was me. I was, I was doing all that. Like I wasn't out running the streets that tough like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't really out there. Like I hung with people who were, I was around people who were, but that wasn't who I was. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, even the group who I was with the first time around, that was not our forte. That's not who we initially was because majority of us came up the same way. We just chose to take that path. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, the second time that was my turning point. And once I got out from there, I was like, that's when all the seasoning from my grandfather kicked in on me. When everything he was telling me, I was seeing. You gotta watch people. You know what I'm saying? When you see a person or you see a situation going on, you get away from it. You go the other way. When somebody try to tell you, oh, won't you? Hey, come this way. Come do this. Come do that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you tell them you got something to do. You ain't got. They don't got to know what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them, hey, I got something going on, so I'll get back with you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of that, what he told me and what he taught me, man, that saved me from so much, bro. Like just me listening, because not now I'm the person that's sitting at home. I'm looking at Facebook and I'm seeing, oh, they just shot this up, or oh, this just happened here, oh, they just got this, and I'm like, man, I was supposed to be in there. Man, dog just invited me to that. Like, man, I was on my way there, but I chose to fall back from it. So once like I say, once this season is set in on me, life really got better for me. Like it ain't been a cakewalk because I still go through different scenarios in life, but I handle them better. I can say
Yeah.
that. I handle them way better than what I would have handled them back in the day. Like back in the day, I had a thing back in the day about people telling me I was scared to do something. Like you tell me I'm scared to do it, I'm gonna prove you wrong. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna show you how unafraid I am to do whatever it is you say I'm scared to do. I'm gonna go, like I said, it didn't even matter what it was. But now, man, hey, you said, yup, you're right. I am. Because I've been there where, you standing behind a door and you got a grown man telling you that, you, like, man, I'm talking about, man, there's one shit, I was banging on the door. Guy used because they ain't had no bathrooms and when I was in quarantine in the rooms, I'm banging on the door. Guards sitting there looking at me, smiling and laughing. Not real deal I had to use the bathroom bad. He just smiling, laughing, and walked away. Man, that's one of the most embarrassing moments in my life, boy. I tell you. So stuff like that, when I replay all that, man, I'm good. I don't need nobody telling me what I can do, who can come see me, what time I need to go eat. Oh, I'm straight on all that. I'm good. So I do my best to remove myself from any situation that may lead me down that way. And I stay away from situations that may lead me that way. Like I'm so good and great on that. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, second chances. Like this to me is I'll say this is like my final chance. I feel like because I had a talk with the creator and a nice long talk. You know what I mean? Praying, meditating, all that. We had a nice discussion and I know what I said within that discussion and I need to maintain that because I know if I don't, I know my ending. You know what I mean? I know what's gonna happen because we had that discussion. So that's why I move how I move now. I pretty much stay to myself. I mean, I got people I'm cool with, I love, I deal with. I got friends, I got associates and whatnot, but for the most part, I'm solo. Can you see me? You gonna see me. You know, or if you don't see me with me, you see me with my daughter. That's probably about it. You know, that's who I hang with. You know, that's who I deal with. So like, I don't really have. I'm so much like my grandfather, bro. I don't even have company like that. Like he didn't believe in having company like that. He get all in his house and whatnot. Like,
Hey, I'm like that now too, man.
hey, I'm telling you, that's how I am, bro. I don't need to have company. Like I go somewhere. You know,
Hmm.
they having to get together. I go. But yeah, I'll just be like, this is my place of peace, man. This is why I escape everything. So I want to keep it that way. You know what I'm saying? Like having different people over, and it's so funny that that energy and that spirit transference is real. Like if people don't know that by now, they need to, because you think about it. You talk to somebody, and this is like the easiest example to think about it. You talk to somebody and let them tell you a sad story, and watch how you feel at the end of that conversation. If you was really paying attention, and you really that type of person that has empathy, you gonna feel it, and you gonna be sad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's just facts. That's just law. If somebody come in your house with bad energy, and you wondering like why the kids all of a sudden they acting up. Like, what's going on? Because that person that was just in your house, their energy was off. The kids felt that, so now they off. You know what I'm saying? So it's real about how you got to be careful who you around, who you attach yourself to. Like that's real.
man, I swear, because even when I do these episodes, that energy come to me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So you're right, man, because
That's
I
facts.
always I always have empathy because I never know what to expect when people come on my show and vent and talk. And it took so much for me not to break down with them. And it just really be unpredictable at times. But also it just I want to, just be that listening ear for people. And because you'd be surprised that people are, just pretty much walking the surface, man, with nobody, feeling like they care about them. So I'm probably like the first person that they ever encountered that cared about their lives and their story, their situation,
Right.
and just people come up to me in public and they just, telling me, just like last night. Um, because be honest with you, man, I was just so discouraged to the point I felt like I couldn't come back from this. But, I had people that hit me up, and called me and just told me that don't give up because what you're doing, we need this. We need you
No
because
doubt.
nobody else is really doing it like you. So, and I was like, you know what? They're right. Because if anything, you can't call yourself a king or a goat or a boss if you don't know how to handle a loss. If you don't know how to handle a setback or a trial or tribulation, you can't call yourself that. You know, because chances, made champions.
Right.
And just like you, I wasn't expecting what you just said, but I'm grateful because I was just paraphrasing the topic, but it really hit home, man. It really on point.
Yeah, for sure.
Because even though I haven't had to go to jail, I was confined in my mind for a minute,
No doubt.
and everybody who was on the outside looking in was just telling me that, man, you got to move on, you got to move forward. But they wasn't doing this time for me,
Hmm.
you know. And I just felt like, how can you tell me something you don't know nothing about? Because yesterday, man, I was really celebrating the anniversary of my father's death. I was celebrating that. I went to his grave for the first time in 5 years and talked to him and let him know that I'm doing this and that I hope I'm making you proud. And then next week, my brother's birthday. So I'm just really like at this point in my life, bro, instead of always, feeling like something's lost, I gained so much more. And to the fact, like, I met so many people. Um, I took something from a history book. Well, that's not even in the history books. Let me rephrase that. I took something that was in the past and made it irrelevant and brought it back to life. And those people who fought for their independence, um, I feel like they're smiling down on me. They're protecting me right now. And they gave me just everything in place, the tools, the fruit, the knowledge, just the ability to do this, because it's an ability, it's a gift to be
Yeah,
able to touch people.
yeah,
And that's all I'm trying to do, man. Like,
that's
because
right.
all we do, well, not us, but in general, all we do is that we wait till somebody do something big or to somebody accomplish their dreams and this and that. And then we shout them out. Then we promote them, but we don't promote them when they're getting started. When they
Right.
pretty much been like a rook in their rookie season. Because I'm in my rookie season, man, but I'm
No doubt.
already moving like a veteran.
No doubt. That's what's up. That's love, man. That's how it gotta be. And you're right. It is a gift. It's a major gift to be able, like you say, reach people and give people a voice or even a vessel to be able to pour into it. Because some people be needing that release. You know what I'm saying? People they do. They be needing that release, and a lot of people don't have that. They don't have somebody that they can just sit down and just pour out and just talk to and just let stuff go that's gonna give them sound advice or stuff like that. Sometimes you got people that oh, they tell, oh, it ain't nothing, just shake it off. Oh, just oh, you be all right. How you can't tell that person that and just cut them short. Let them, you gotta let them get it out. You know what I'm saying? Because that's one reason why I promote and I tell people all the time, man, find you a good therapist to go to. Find you one. Find you a good therapist to go to, and because you can't walk around pent up, bottled up all the time, man. That's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? That's dangerous for you. If you got kids, it's dangerous for them. Any relationship you get into is dangerous for that. You know what I'm saying? Because you looking for something, and they probably not gonna provide it for you. So it's needed. That conversation is needed. If you don't have a friend that you can go to and talk to and breathe on, just release yourself to. You know what I'm saying? I promote therapy heavy. I tell people all the time. Find you somebody that you can talk to. Find you a good therapist. Look around, ask, search, seek, check them out. Do a review. Do reviews on them. See what other people say about them because, like, there's a lot of people that's got a lot of pent up stuff in them, and they don't have nobody that they can release it to. They don't have
Hmm.
a venue or a vessel that they can breathe. You know what I'm saying? They don't. So what you doing is a big help. You know what I'm saying? It is a gift. It is a talent because you have to have to be able to sit and be able to allow multiple people to pour out in front of you. You know what I'm saying? You have to be a strong individual to allow that. So that's why I push therapy heavy. Real.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that, man, because everybody always asks me about, so how do you take care of yourself? And I just look at it like it's just gotta be done. It's just gotta be um somebody has to do it. Somebody has to be the voice of reasoning and the voice of to the unvoiced it. And it's just amazing that I'm able to carry all this just testimonies
Right.
on top of testimonies. And I've been doing this for going on 6 months now, and it's just been great. It's been good. Just the fact that I was able to reinvent myself, man, because I used to just really see my statuses and stuff like that and just in my memories, and I was just like, man, I was wild, I was crazy. A lot of it was anger, bitterness, and stuff. But
Facebook show gonna bring it back to you.
hell yeah, you know what I'm saying. But it's cool though, like, cause you able to pat yourself on the back because you realize that you changed so much. You know, to the point that even the people that don't like you no more, they won't be able to recognize you when they see you again. They be like, dang man, who is this man? Who this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, who he think he is and this and that. But then, eventually it comes, that's where respect comes from. Cause
Yeah.
they like, I used to couldn't stand your guts. I couldn't stand your ass, but I really admire and respect the fact that you're doing something good, you're doing something positive. Cause I had enemies that donated to the Cash App, man, and hit
So,
me up and really showed me love, man. I wasn't even expecting it, but it was just love, you know what I'm saying? Cause at the end of the day, man, it's just, you know, if you hate somebody that's doing positive and doing good things and great deeds, then you the problem
yeah.
because
Yeah.
they ain't the problem.
Yeah. It's not even the fact that they hate you, is they hate themselves, because maybe that's something that they either was missing in their life, or something that they wanted to do but were scared to do. You know, that's the most thing what people hate, when they get to hating on what somebody else got going on. They mad because they like, dang, why I don't got that gift? Why I can't do that? You know what I'm saying? Or like I said, it's something that they like, they want it but they missing. They don't know how to get there. You know, that's pretty much my mother. Because when you doing whatever it is you need to do in your life, you ain't got time to be hating on nobody else. I don't care what somebody else doing. Like, for real, you don't. You don't got time. How can you have time to hate on anything anybody else is doing if your business is in your forefront? If you minding your business, how can you mind somebody else's business too? You can't. One of them go one,
No,
one of them way. You know what I mean? One of them.
exactly.
So you can't, I can't worry about your show, and be over here trying to worry about, what I got going on, worry about my stocks and all. I can't do that. I can't, because I'm gonna be. I only got one outlet, so I'm either gonna be worried about you watching you, or I'm gonna be worried about my stocks watching them. You know what I'm saying? I can't do both. One of them gonna have to take. One of them gonna take over, because on one end I'm gonna miss something if I'm trying to do both. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? You can't. So anybody that just want to sit up there and just hate and be mad, and like, I don't understand that, because I'm not gonna. I congratulate any and everybody I come across. I don't care if I know you. I don't care if I don't know you. I don't care if we had a problem back in the day. I don't care if I believe you had a problem with me. If you doing something good and productive for yourself, and you trying to better yourself, I'm with it. I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna all that. I'm gonna try to get in contact, probably even purchase something. Like, I'm for that. I like that. I like to see people advancing themselves, no matter how they got to get to it. Like, long as it's positive, and you ain't out here in the way, you ain't out here misusing somebody. You know what I'm saying? You ain't out here mistreating folks, and you doing what you're supposed to do. Man, you building your brand. I'm with it. I'm not. I'm with it. I'm, like I said, I'm gonna do whatever I can to support you, even if something simple as sharing whatever you got going on. I'm not. I'm with it. Like I said, I don't care if I know you, if I don't know you.
Yeah, thanks, man. I really appreciate that, man, and I also appreciate you sending me that music that time, man, because I've been begging that all day.
Oh,
That's
hey,
like
Doug.
one of my top fives.
Hey, K, hey, Doug be snap. Hey,
Oh yeah, people sleep on him, man.
hey, look, because you know what though, because he from BV, but he
Okay,
in Atlanta now, so he be down there doing his like shows and whatnot. But yeah, K Dub be going crazy, like people
man.
know. But everybody, I don't know, like right now, the music scene in Saginaw is ridiculous right now, like like for real, like it's gonna be crazy, like from Corey Davis to Mac to Max Hilly to Q Ball, man, bro. It's definitely about to be up around here. Like, for real. Like, Saginaw, when they Saginaw got talent, Saginaw got talent.
Yeah, yeah, we do, man, and and just the
Man,
names that you mentioned, man, it was just
it definitely led, man. Look, to me, that seeing is belief, man. That's to me, in my personal opinion, that's a classic album. Now that album to me got slept on. That seeing is believing from the legs,
yeah.
man. That's a cold piece right there. That's a cold piece. Like a lot, and I never. I'm like, oh man, why people ain't talking about it? Like I say, maybe they not listening to it. Like I listen to it or something. I don't know.
Like their ears broken or
Oh,
hearing messed up or
bro.
so.
Or maybe because it was, they maybe they be looking for a certain sound or something. But that there though, that was a cold album though that he put out. So man, that's for real though. I still be banging that. That Stevie Wonder sample he did.
Yeah. Woo!
Man, what?
Oh man. Yeah, man, because I just love music, bro. Like music always been one of those outlets for me, just
Yep.
those escape things, man. And but like when I just was playing that, man, from start to finish, man,
Yeah.
from the content, the lyrics, the production. Oh
Oh
my
yeah.
God.
That Blue September, man. That Blue September, man. He did that.
Yeah.
Put it
Yeah.
up. I be hitting him up and telling him like, yeah, you did that, bro. Fire. I be letting you know that's fire for real. So yeah, no doubt. But Saginaw definitely got talent. So hey, it's all about getting them right connections. In the music game, it's about connections. That's the big thing with music. It's about connections, man. Making them right.
All right.
You can do your thing independently though, like through YouTube. What's Soldier Boy did it. You can definitely do your thing. It's more work that way because you're doing it on your own. You know,
Mm-hmm.
more work. You don't got that big corporation. Purchasing time slots and all that. But hey, if your music good, it's gonna speak for itself. Like for real. Because sometimes getting with a big corporation can be dangerous because they'll box you in. You know.
Right. Put you on one of those them 360 deals and shit.
Yeah.
So you don't
Yeah.
want to be working like a slave. I'd rather be working like a slave right now than get to the point where I'm at fame and fortune and still a slave, man. Nobody wants to go through that, and
Uh,
it's
uh,
and it's and it's very funny, man, because I do all this by myself. I set up the interviews, I conduct topics and conduct everything, and a lot
oh,
of people ask me they're like, man, like, where you got an assistant, and this and that. I'm like, yeah, I do, but I just want to, do it on my own because I've always been like that,
right,
since
right.
from way back because I knew that I was on my own. So when it came down to this, man, like to
Yeah,
get a group of black people, bro, like to be all on one accord and can see your vision, bro, like, man. But it was just God, man. I can't take all the credit, bro. Like,
oh,
cause
bro.
he put it in me, so he just was like, okay, well, since you're doing all this, I'm gonna make this happen for you. I'm gonna get you some fans. I'm gonna get you some people to come on the show. I'm gonna get you some people to help you and this and that. Cause I'm grateful for everybody who helped me and pretty much been showing me their support. It's just
Right.
really been shocking, to me, but I can't complain. But they really fucked up this time because I'm finna go hard on this chapter 2 brand, bro.
That's what's
So
up.
they
Hey,
fucked up though.
you even though you're doing it by yourself right now, just be prepared. It's gonna come a point where you're gonna have to bring in some help,
Yeah.
and that's a good thing.
Oh yeah, man, no doubt, bro. Cause
That point where once you say, man, okay, I need a full-time assistant. The way once you get there, then you're gonna get there. Just know when you get there, you're gonna get there. You're gonna do just that right there. You're gonna just sit back and smile like, hey, shit.
man, that's gonna be dope, bro. Like right now, it's just
Yeah, I mean,
been
right now it's your baby, so
yeah,
it's how I go. Newborn when mama got a newborn baby, she hands on, hands on deck. So she gonna make sure everything is how it should be. They don't just put their baby in anybody's hand when they, mm-mm. So
mm-mm.
your baby. So you, of course, you're gonna be hands on all aspects because you want to make sure it's nurtured properly. Gotta respect it.
Yeah, bro, I do, man. And shoot, man, I just enjoying this episode, bro. Like we gotta have to do a part two.
Hey, that's cool. You know, I'm down with it. I'm with you. You just gotta let me know I'm with it.
But yeah, man, what you I'm gonna hit you up probably like tomorrow and stuff. Just check your schedule out. So you say you got the weekends off, right?
I got next weekend, but I'm on first shift right now, so my night's pretty much open. So
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm
Well,
on
we gonna
first.
have to.
Dude decide he want to go back to first, and I'll be back on third. But right now I'm on first shift, so but that ain't gonna happen until like around August, I believe. So, but yeah, definitely we can rock out. I ain't definitely got a problem with it.
Man, me either, man. I really was feeling this convo, bro. Like, should we could probably get it something like by the end of the month or beginning of the next month, man. Just let me
Okay,
know.
no, you let me know. I'm on your time slot. I'm like I said, I'm free. You let me know when, and I'll make myself available.
Okay, bro, man. I really enjoyed you, and
100. Same here.
you have yourself a good night, dog.
Yes, sir. You too, now. Be smooth.
All right, bro. Peace.